Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are here to discuss about the question called Count Asterisks, question number 2315. So let's go through the question. This is marked as easy level question, but this is of a medium one. Okay, why I'm saying it is a medium one, I'll discuss with you people. Don't worry on that one. So let's jump into the question. You're given a string S, okay, where every two consecutive vertical bars are grouped. With let's You're given a string S where every two consecutive vertical bars are grouped, okay, into a pair. In other words, first and second bar makes a pair, third and fourth bar makes a pair, and so forth. Okay. Return the number of stars in S. We need to count stars in S, excluding the stars between each pair of a bar. Okay, this is the twist in the tail, guys. So there is a string. Okay, what we need to do? We need to count stars. The question name itself to count the stars, right? But but the point is we need to count the stars. Okay, we need to count the stars, excluding the stars between each pair of bars, vertical bars. So let's take a string, let's understand the string properly, and let's see what exactly the question is also. So this is a string. So this is the first bar, this is the second bar, this is the third bar, and this is the fourth bar, right? Now you already know that 1 and 2 form a pair. 1 and 2 form a pair. 3 and 4 also forms a pair, right? 3 and 4 also form a pair, right? So we need to count what we need to count. We need to count for the asterisks. We need to count for the asterisks. Where we need to count? We need to count excluding this bar. So this is a bar. This is also a pair of bars. So we should not count inside this. We should not count inside this one. We should never count inside this one. Okay. So now where should I count? I should count here and in between this. So the count is 2 stars. The count is 2 stars. Pretty simple, right? But how we will identify here in this area we should not count. In this area we should not count. How we will identify that? How we will identify that one, guys? How we can identify that one? So pause this video for a second and try to identify. Just think about this. How exactly we can identify? Okay, in this particular pair, we should not. In this particular pair, like in this particular section, we should count. In this section, we should not count. In this section, we should count. How we can identify? Just give it a thought, guys. So I hope you have figured out a solution for this one, guys. So now let's break down this again. We should not count here. We should not count here because this is the first bar. This is the second bar. Third and fourth. In between 3 and 4, as we already saw the question, 3 and 4 form a pair, 1 and 2 form a pair. So after 2 and between 2 and 3, I can count, which means how many bars I have here? 2 bars. And I can count after 2 bars, I can count, right? I can count here. And whenever I encounter the third bar, I should not count here till I encountered fourth bar. And after that, I again count it, right? I again start counting. Why I again start counting till I encountered a bar? I can start counting here because 3 and 4 forms a pair and 4 and 5 will not form a pair. 5 should always form a pair with 6. So I can count in between this. If you observe here, after 2 I am counting, after 4 I am counting, even after 6 also I will count because 5 and 6 form a pair. And after 6, if you have a bar, it is 7. 7 will not form a pair with 6, right? So after 2, we can count. After 4, we can count. After 6 also, we can count. Right? Even before 1 also, we can count. If you observe, if count, let's take vertical bars count. If your count is, if your count is even, if your count is even, what I can do, I can count my asterisks. I can count my asterisks. What count is even? If vertical, vertical lines, if vertical pipes or lines, whatever we can call, vertical lines count is even, which means if it is 2, after 2, I can simply count the stars. Now, if it is 3, should I count? No, I should not count after 3 because 3 and 4 forms a pair. And after 4, I should count. After 5, I should not count. After 6, I should count. After 7, I should not count. After 8, I can count. So, if vertical lines count is even, you can count. If not, don't count. Very simple logic. So, in this process, we will take one variable called vertical lines count, which is initially it is 0. Initially it is 0. Now I am at L. What I need to count? Asterisks. I need to count asterisks. So this is also 0. Now I came to L. Should I do anything? Nothing. Just go to the next one. I encountered pipe symbol, like the vertical bar. So vertical count will be increased to 1. Now, now, okay, now, should I count this asterisk after 1? I should not count the asterisk. Why I should not count the asterisk? Because vertical count value is odd. Odd, when it will become odd? After 1. See, after 1, this is odd. So 1 to 2, you should never count. After you encounter this, its pair, then you can start counting. So we should not count here. E. No need of counting. Again, I got asterisk. But should I count? No. Because the count is odd. And still go on like this. E, we don't count. T skip. And now we encountered the bar again. So this will become 2. Now this is even. So there is a license for us to count. There is license for us to count. I'll go to C. I cannot count because it is a C character. I go to asterisk. Now I can count. This will become 1. I'll go to next one. It is asterisk. This will be counted. 2. Next it is O. We don't count. Next again pipe symbol. O. This will become 3. Pipe symbol is odd. Pipe symbol is odd. Count is odd. So which means this is the third one. So after that we should not count. After third, we should not count till I encountered its pair 4. So we will always skip the star, D and E, and we got pipe symbol where count will become 4. Now I can count asterisks, but I reach at the end of the string. We will stop. Our AC count is 2. We will return this value. This is how we do this, guys. This is how we do this. I hope this is clear to everyone. Right. Take pen and papers out, guys. We need to do this manually because it's not a one that we can easily write the code. It's very simple, but kind of tricky. So what we are doing is, if we are counting this vertical lines, we are counting this vertical lines. If vertical lines are odd, like 1, third line, fifth line, if vertical lines are odd, what does it mean? There is a pair for that line where we need to check and we need to add. So that's the reason, guys. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? Now let's jump into our question. Let's code this now, guys. Okay, let's take vertical count equal to 0, asterisk count equal to 0. For I equal to 0, I less than s dot then I plus plus. We are going to each and every character. If s dot caret I equal to bar, simple thing, vertical count plus plus, right? And if okay, if vertical count modulus 2, if it is even, simple thing, you can count the asterisks, right? We can count the asterisks, which means if vertical count is 0, okay, and if s dot caret I is asterisk, then simple thing, asterisk count plus plus. And at the end, so very simple guys, if it is a pipe symbol, we are simply doing VC plus plus count plus plus. And if the VC's count is modulus 2, if it is even, then as I said, we can count the asterisks. When if it is an asterisk, we can't count all the things, right? If it is an asterisk, we can count that. So that's what we are doing here. And at the end, what we need to do, we need to simply return asterisk count plus asterisks. This is what we do, guys. This is what we do here. Let's run this one. That's all, guys. Very simple one. If it is a bar, count plus plus. If not, we are simply doing this. I hope you understand this question and also code. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, see you guys.